Hello everyone, welcome back to video 6 of our data analytics series. Do you know what a data analyst does inside a company and how a business problem becomes a data decision? Let's understand how it happens. Once you understand this process, learning data analytics becomes much easier. While many people pay thousands of rupees for courses, I'm bringing this complete series to you for free, especially for beginners who want to learn step by step. So, subscribe my channel, stay connected throughout this journey, and keep learning consistently with me. Now, without wasting any more time, let's begin with today's agenda.
Here is the agenda for today's video. First, how a data analytics team is organized. Second, understanding different business departments. Third, how a business problem reaches the data analyst. Fourth, business requirement versus data requirement. Requirement gathering process. Sixth, key performance indicators. Seventh, different types of data analysis requests. Core deliverables of a data analyst. Ninth, stakeholder communication and collaboration. From customer problem to business improvement. 11th, key challenges faced by data analysts. And finally, a day in the life of a data analyst. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand how data analysts work within an organization and contribute to better business decisions. So, let's begin. Let's understand how a data analytics team is organized, from business strategy to actionable decisions. The process begins with the CEO, who defines the long-term vision and sets revenue targets for the organization. Next are the business teams, including sales, marketing, and HR. They identify operational pain points and ask critical business questions that need to be addressed. These requirements are then shared with the data team, which includes data engineers, data analysts, and BI developers. Their responsibility is to extract raw data and transform the data and generate actionable insights. Finally, these insights are presented to the decision makers, including managers, vice presidents, and the C-suite. They use insights for strategic choices, streamline operations, and improve overall efficiency. In simple terms, a data analytics team bridges executive strategy and daily operations by turning business problems into data-driven decisions. Let's understand the different business departments where data analysts work. Data analysts support multiple departments by solving business-specific problems. In sales and marketing, analysts track customer acquisition, pipeline revenue, and advertising campaign performance. This helps teams understand which strategies are generating better results. In finance and human resources, analysts monitor cash flow, operational budgets, employee retention, and hiring efficiency. In operations and product supply chains, analyzed feature usage, and improved delivery speeds. In customer support, analysts examine ticket resolution times, customer feedback, and overall satisfaction scores to identify areas for improvement. Therefore, understanding how each department operates helps data analysts translate complex data into meaningful operational improvements and provide insights that support better business decisions. Let's understand how a business problem reaches the data analyst through the problem escalation pipeline. Suppose the company experiences a sudden 15% drop in monthly sales. The journey toward finding a solution follows three important stages. The first stage is problem identification. The business team notices an operational bottleneck or a decline in an important performance metric. The second stage is the initial request. A manager submits a formal ticket or inquiry to the analytics team, asking a specific business question, such as, why are sales dropping? The third stage is analyst intake. The data analyst begins investigating raw database tables to identify the root causes, customer churn trends, and detect any broken stages in the sales funnel. This structured workflow ensures that every business problem is clearly communicated, properly investigated, and supported by reliable data before decisions are made. Let's see the difference between a business requirement and a data requirement. Translating business needs into technical queries is a core skill for every data analyst. A business requirement expresses the organization's goal or pain point in business terms. For example, the business may say, we need to understand why customer retention dropped in the third quarter. This clearly explains what the business wants to investigate. A data requirement translates that goal into specific technical queries, datasets, and measurable metrics. In this example, the analyst would query the users and subscriptions tables to calculate the monthly churn rate, analyze active user activity, and measure repeat purchase frequency across the third quarter. The key takeaway is simple. Great data analysts bridge the gap between what the business asks and what the available data can answer. This alignment ensures that the analysis remains relevant, accurate, and actionable. A successful data project begins with a clear and thorough requirement gathering process, even before writing SQL code or creating dashboards. The first step is discovery meetings. The analyst conducts kickoff discussions with key stakeholders to define the project scope and understand the main business objectives. The second step is documenting specifications. The analyst records important details such as the required KPIs, relevant data sources, update frequency, and expected delivery dates. The third step is clarifying questions. The analyst asks targeted questions such as, who is the final audience, and what exact decision will be made using this dashboard. These questions help prevent confusion and ensure complete alignment between the analyst and the stakeholders. The key takeaway is simple. Clear requirements today lead to accurate insights tomorrow. To measure business performance effectively, organizations rely on key performance indicators, or KPIs. These are quantifiable metrics used to track business health and overall success. The first KPI is revenue and profit, which measures the total money earned after considering operational costs over a specific period. The second is growth. It tracks month-over-month or year-over-year expansion in the company's user base or revenue. Another important KPI is customer retention, which represents the percentage of active customers who continue paying for a product or service over time. Finally, the conversion rate measures the percentage of website or app visitors who complete a desired action, such as purchasing a product. By tracking these KPIs, businesses can evaluate performance, identify areas for improvement, better data-driven decisions. Data analysts receive a wide variety of business reporting requests, and each request serves a different purpose. The first type is daily reports. These are automated, high-level operational summaries that are usually sent every morning to provide a quick view of business performance. The second type is weekly and monthly reports. These offer deeper reviews of team performance, sales targets, and KPI trends over a longer period. The third type is dashboard requests. In this case, analysts build interactive Power BI or Tableau dashboards that allow executives and managers to monitor performance visually. Finally, there is ad hoc analysis. These are urgent, one-time analyses created to answer immediate business questions, such as, why did customer churn suddenly increase yesterday? Understanding these request types helps analysts can deliver the right insights at the right time. The real value of a data analyst is reflected in the business-ready outs they deliver. A data analyst transforms raw numbers into concrete business asset better decisions. The first deliverable is automated reports. These are scheduled data summaries that provide daily status updates and keep teams informed about important performance metrics. The second is interactive dashboards. Built using tools such as Power BI or Tableau, these dashboards allow managers to filter information, drill down into live metrics, and monitor performance visually. The third deliverable is slide presentations. These are clear executive decks that summarize key findings, market trends, and important insights for stakeholders. Finally, analysts provide business recommendations, practical, data-backed guidance that helps management choose strategic next steps, reduce costs, improve efficiency, increase revenue, and achieve a stronger return on investment.
Stakeholder communication and collaboration is a crucial part of a data analyst's role. Strong analysis creates value only when it is communicated clearly and effectively. For a data analyst, communication is just as important as writing clean code or complex SQL queries. The first method is formal emails. Analysts use emails to share project updates, daily report links, and brief data insights with stakeholders. The second method is stakeholder meetings. These meetings help teams align on project goals, clarify missing data requirements, review important metrics, and discuss dashboard wireframes. The third method is executive presentations. Analysts present insights clearly, avoid unnecessary technical jargon, and focus on actionable business decisions and expected outcomes. The key takeaway is simple. Even great analysis has no impact unless it is communicated effectively. Communicate, collaborate, and create impact. From customer problem to business improvement shows how a real business issue is transformed into measurable results. The process begins when a customer reports an issue through a support channel. The business team reviews and understands the complaint, evaluates its impact, and shares a clear data requirement with the analyst. Next, the data analyst collects and analyzes relevant data from multiple sources to identify the root cause. The final findings are then presented through a clear and interactive dashboard, highlighting the most important insights. Based on these insights, management makes an informed decision and selects the best course of action. Finally, the right solution is implemented, leading to meaningful business improvement. This end-to-end process results in a better customer experience, improved operational efficiency, reduced costs, stronger business performance, and sustainable growth. Key challenges faced by data analysts are an important part of the reality of working in analytics. Even with the right tools and technical skills, analysts often face several operational difficulties. The first challenge is incomplete, poor data. Missing records, duplicate rows, and unstandardized fields require extensive cleaning before meaningful analysis can begin. The second challenge is changing scope. Stakeholders may modify requirements midway through dashboard development, creating additional work and affecting project timelines. Another major challenge is tight deadlines. Executive requests often require rapid turnaround times, even when the analysis involves complex ad hoc queries. Finally, analysts must focus on managing expectations. This means balancing technical limitations. Non-technical business leaders expect dashboards and visual tools to deliver. Handling these challenges effectively requires adaptability, clear communication, strong prioritization, and practical problem-solving skills. A day in the life of a data analyst shows how analytical and communication tasks are managed throughout a typical working day. The day begins in the morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The analyst logs in, reviews automated daily reports, checks whether data pipelines are running correctly, and responds to priority stakeholder emails. During the midday period, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., the main technical work begins. The analyst writes QL queries, cleans raw datasets, validates the information, and builds custom interactive visuals in Power BI. In the afternoon, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., the focus shifts toward collaboration. The analyst attends team stand-ups, gathers new business requirements, discusses project progress, and presents key findings to product leaders. This daily routine shows that a data analyst's role is not limited to working with data. It also requires problem-solving, communication, collaboration, and effective time management. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to learn, grow, and succeed together.